Alright, what is good? It's your boy Shimmy back with another video. Yes, we got some more Bleach 1000-year blood war. No long talks. Lock the f in. Now let's get into it. If you don't remember what happened last episode, this Askin guy uses his ult and traps Yoruichi and Urahara in this poison barrier. He says, oh word, her spiritual pressure changes 48 times in a minute, eh? So that means if I just hug her attack for 1 minute in my new form, I'll be immune. Even if y'all change it even more, you're still cooked. My power changes the lethal dose of poison instantly. Yeah, see, bro's just chatting too much. Hurry up and fight, bro. He says, what you finna do now, Urahara? Ain't you a special war threat? Do something then. I can't lie, Urahara's gotta lock in. Bro's testing his gangster right now. This is elite level rage bait. He shoots this ball off his wrist and it goes in the skies making some constellation. What in the Big Dipper? But apparently, this is to make sure bro can't leave. Urahara's like, hold on, you really don't want me to leave? Yes, nigga, we're enemies. I need you off the face of the earth. Okay, but be for real. You ain't a who's loyal. You'd slime out your homeboy for a day off. Askin tells him, you right, I'm just interested in his majesty. Fire for that. What does bro really mean by that? He says, nah, not in that way. Just think about it. Destroying all 3 worlds and making some new shit? Who else could do that except for Badman Yuhaba? You're a scientist, gang. Ain't you curious about what that world would look like? Urahara ain't hear none of that, and he quick draws on him, but Askin dodges away easy. Shit, you can still move like that? You really might be him. But if that's all you got, we ain't on shit. I thought we could see eye to eye. Urahara says, listen, maybe that freak Mayuri would have agreed and been interested in destroying the 3 worlds, but he wouldn't want no lame ass to do it for him. He'd want to do that shit himself. Side note, I seen this post saying who's the worst person to be alone with, and it's Mayuri. Like, it ain't even close. Yeah, Orochimaru's a little freak, but this guy will literally experiment on you and use you as a human bomb. Like, there's levels to this evil shit. Askin smiles and says, you know what? I can't be mad at that, but I still want to see Yuhaba's world. And he takes this bracelet off, makes it bigger and throws it, but then it disappears. Where the f did it go? And it appears on the man's eye and destroys it? Nah, man, what even is this bastard's power? Yeah, I use death ring on niggas like you who are too strong. Take that shit as a compliment. And Urahara just falls to his knees like, get up, bro. We can't go out to this bum. Askin says, you know what I'm gonna do now? Destroy every single one of your organs. That's the only way to kill you. See, okay, I think we're taking it a little too far now. You know what else is too far? My setup. Mine right now actually looks super plain and boring. Nothing stands out. So today I'm teaming up with Temu to upgrade my setup. And honestly, the timing couldn't be more perfect because they're running a summer sale right now where you can get select items for $0. Yes, you heard me, $0. So I grabbed a bunch of stuff. I got figures like this Gear 5 Luffy, Super Saiyan Trunks, I got an Ippo poster, some LED lights, just to add some more character to my setup. And my favorite item by far is this Nika mouse pad. I needed a new one bad. And don't worry, doesn't matter if you're a new or existing user, you can also get items for free. Now I'll show you how it's done. First, download the Temu app on your device, open up the app, search KJP6594 in the search bar. That takes you to the campaign page where you can pick anywhere from 3 to 10 items for $0. Just browse through, add things you like, whether it's anime related, tech, gadgets, whatever you want. You do need to make a qualifying purchase to unlock the free gifts, but if you're planning to shop already, you're essentially getting a free haul on top of your order. And I know you don't want to miss out on that, so let me show you my new setup. I'll have the code KJP6594 and the link in the description so you can grab whatever you need for your setup. But move fast because once you claim something, the deal expires in 24 hours. Now let's get back into the video. Kubo, when's the plot armor kicking in? Urahara tells him, you got me. You're really trying to send me to the afterlife. Guess I got no choice. Bankai, Enehime. And we just see shit turn black and a girl with mannequin arms comes out. Askin's like, what the? Is that a bankai? His Majesty never told me you could use that shit. Oh yeah, because Kubo just gave me this shit now. I mean, I ain't never used this before around people. This is my first time. Askin's like, shit, eh? You wanna be like a real nigga and tell me what it does? Hell no, boy, you think I'd tell you? I can't even be mad at him for asking that, honestly, fair. Urahara says, you're gonna find out soon enough, boy. He looks down and the man's arm just opens up. What the hell? Askin gets away with the quickness and he has heals on, so he instantly heals himself. You're calm as hell, boy. Most people get scared and try to turn themselves into shanks after I do that to them. But you didn't do that. I ain't got the guts to cut my arm off, I'll be real. Urahara tells him, now you know my bankai is a ranged one. and its ability is to reconstruct anything it touches. That's actually a very crazy bankai power. We just see bro with stitches all over his face. He reminds me of Stein. If you know, you know. Then he speed blitzes and cuts bro in the face. The man's riding on the stitches in the air. Why is he moving like prime Tony Hawk? Then he goes back in and clashes with him. How can you even see right now? You should be blind. You not listening, gang? I reconstructed everything. I'm blessed. The poison gets to his hand, but that ain't no problem for him now. His hand separates and gets reconstructed. It's all good. He's serious. He hits bro through a building, then he rides in on the stitches. This deadass looks like a roller coaster. Look at him aura farming too. But Askin gets pissed. He says, I hate these kind of fights. Where the hell is Renji for me to face, bro? I dragged you into my territory and you're still giving me problems? You really might be him, Kisuke. Boom, they go at it again, clashing, and Askin hits him away. You forgot my gift ball is an inescapable fortress, eh? And he makes that shit get bigger and makes hella gift balls. Urahara starts getting poisoned faster than he can recover. He's trying to cut the balls, but Askin sends this big ass one towards him. This deadass what Bardock saw before he got sent to the afterlife. Urahara don't care though. He goes in on the stitches, past all them, straight for Askin. He swings, but the man speed blitzes behind him and hits him to the ground. Urahara says, you ain't gonna raise the concentration, are you? And he starts running away, leaving a trail of stitches on the ground. I can barely crawl right now. Gang, I don't believe that. The viewers don't believe that either. We know you're up to something.
I'm up to no good, for real.
Urahara tells him, you should, but it's already too late, lil. And we see a hand go right through the man's chest. What? You said a man can't escape the gift ball, but you didn't say a man can't infiltrate it. So guess what I did? I made a direct path from outside the ball to the inside. And he says, thanks Grimjow, my dog is really back. Top 5 Bleach villain for sure. The man pulls his heart out and throws it to the ground. This guy is still alive and talking though, like go kick the bucket already bro. We got more important people to deal with. Urahara tells Askin, Grimjow's only up because I healed him on the way here, since the Arankars can change their spiritual pressure when they go into their next form. And that might have been useful for this battle. Hold on, so you're telling me you saw that far ahead? Nah, I told you it might come in handy. I always prepare. Even if it takes a million preparations, as long as one of them works, that's a win. Askin says, you're crazy for that. Crazy? Why? This is war, boy. If you lose, you die. That's all there is to it. Shit, you right. I understand why Yhwach told me to watch out for you. Grimjow says, stop all that talking and stabs bro again. Good. Trying to take up all this screen time. Your 15 minutes are up, bro. He tells Urahara, killing that you is the end of our contract. I'm out of this bitch. But then he falls to the ground. He can't move. This Askin guy says, I forgot to tell you something. Like, bro, just die. The gift ball deluxe intensifies when I die. I did that to protect myself, just in case shit goes sideways. Like, alright bro, I would pay my respects, but I know y'all ain't got no energy left. Guess I'ma see you in the afterlife. But knowing you, you probably got an answer for this too, don't you? And the man finally dies, but his power starts to go everywhere. Outside, this Nell girl is there just watching and waiting. She says blood clot. One of the 5 possibilities Urahara said really did come true. It's about to take me 2 trips to get in there and get those people out of there though. She's looking and then she sees this little entrance that Urahara left for her. Yeah, this guy is crazy. What would we do without him? And just taking the Soul Society really did him dirty. Like I would have turned my back on them too. Then she goes in and jumps for it. At the same time, Kisuke falls to the ground coughing up blood, and his bankai falls too. He says, I'm sorry, I gotta leave this up to y'all now. No way he goes out like this. Now we move all the way to Ichigo and Orihime, and they get to the door where Yhwach is. He says, I'm counting on you for defense. And she's like, finally, the man's relying on me. So they go and open up the door. Yhwach's just sitting in his throne. He says, my son in darkness, I've been expecting you. Good on you to come. Hold on, what are you doing? You're not gonna draw your sword? I guess you ain't scared though. And we see the man's spiritual pressure. This ain't the same Getsuga Tencho merchant as before. You've grown strong, but I guess this is the power you should have always had. Come fight me, boy. Where you gonna hit me from? But Badman Ichigo's just walking him down. He's not letting the man rage bait him today. I'm looking forward to our father-son fight. Ichigo's like,
you're not my dad!
Oh, you're talking about that lame-ass Ishin? That OG Getsuga Tencho merchant, he was just a stand-in. He's not your real pops. But Ichigo gets pissed. He says, don't disrespect my parents. You killed one of them. What? You mean your mom? Broski, she served her purpose. Ichigo's had enough of this though. He pulls his sword out and does Getsu ga Tenshu. We move all the way back to Uryu and he's still shooting arrows at Jugram. The man's following him, but he leaves these reishi traps that shoot arrows too. He's actually in his bag. Jugram's still dodging everything though, way too easy at this point. Like, how is bro not getting hit? Uryu's like, it don't matter that you can see the future, boy. All I gotta do is make it so you can't even defend. So all you're gonna see in the future is yourself dying. And he makes this big ass arrow. I'm sending you to the afterlife, boy. But Jugram says, you never learn, do you? And we see hella arrows inside of him. Pause. But then they just start to come out of his body? What is going on? Ref, Kubo, the man should be done already. I know your plan, boy. You sent Ichigo to fight Yhwach and you thought he could beat him because I have the Almighty right now and he don't got it. That's a good plan, but you fucked up. And we see his eyes changing colors. No way shit just went back to him. Back to Ichigo, he swings, but Yhwach blocks. He sends his power after him and destroys Orihime's barriers. Ichigo keeps going straight for him, but he just gets stopped again. Listen, your mom died and gave up her life, and she had you. She served her purpose. What else more could she want? Ichigo gets pissed, but that don't mean shit right now. Yhwach hits him in the chest and throws the man in the wall. Damn, and he just falls. The man says, our talk is over. Now let's get this fight cracking, boy. We move to Jugram. He says, your plan was good, but you underestimated his majesty. You think you know me, boy? And we just see the power go all over him. Despair starts now. Back to Ichigo, he's gotta get his get back, so he goes in running. But again, he's way too weak. Yhwach says, why'd you even bring Shorty with you? You wanted her to watch you get beat up? At least put up a little fight for your shots, bro. You're gonna be consumed by me and die, just like your moms. Don't rush to your death. You know how long it took me to make you, gang? Pause. I thought this was all Aizen's plan. Don't tell me this is him manipulating Aizen who's manipulating, you know what I mean? That's when we're getting a little too... But Ichigo's still trying to power through this. He don't care. Expand all your power and die, Ichigo. I'm also confused. How are Jugram and Yhwach both using the Almighty at the same time? When did this shit happen? Do they both got it? There's just one? What's going on? Alright, that's all for this episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Yes, another Bleach video done. Let me know how you felt about this episode. Let me know how you're feeling about the season so far. And if you guys want me to keep going, because I can keep doing this weekly, just let your boy know and I'll keep dropping them. But yeah, listen, if you haven't been paying attention, this is what, 4 videos in the last 7 days. Listen, I'm serious, okay? We're gonna drop 2 times again next week, maybe once or twice. But yeah, we're about to keep going. We're gonna keep getting consistent. So stay tuned for that and let your boy know what else you guys want to see. Always open to suggestions, whether it's main channel, second channel. Yeah, anything else, let your boy know. Commentary type videos, vlogs, whatever else type of content you guys want to see as well. Let your boy know down in the comments. Always looking for new stuff to do. Some videos I do want to do second channel. I want to do Green Lantern when that comes out. I think it's August 16th. So yeah, when that comes out, I'll probably drop that second channel. Stay tuned. I know someone was saying X-Men 97, so I might have to drop that one too. I'll do season 1 and then I'll do season 2 after that. ReZero season 3 is also coming. Okay, that one's coming very soon as well. And yeah, that's probably what we're looking like for like the next 3-ish weeks. Probably try to get all that shit done, and then yeah, we're gonna be back in our bag. So appreciate all y'all boys and girls for all the support. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.